Hi, good morning. In this Christmas season, and Merry Christmas and season's greetings to everybody. This is our last week of school, and we have Christmas parties and celebratory atmosphere in the schools and in the country generally. And I wanted to talk to you about something that is causing way too much hurt to too many young people. Although for me, even if it were one, it would be too many. And that is the usage of your cell phones and devices and cameras on those cell phones and devices, and how they can hurt you and how they have been hurting our young people and a lot of women also who are not young and school children, but I'm talking here to our school children particularly. When you're in safe spaces like your bedroom or your sitting room or your home, where you feel like you're private and you feel safe and you feel like you're anonymous, the sense of anonymity that the phone gives you, you can do things that you ordinarily wouldn't do in public, that you wouldn't even dream of doing, because you feel safe and you feel like you're not known. And I've seen that happening a little bit too often, so I wanted you to think about this and think about it consciously. I've seen persons taking pictures of their naked or semi-clothed body, either stills or videos, and sending it to people they think are friends or that they think would preserve their privacy. And I've seen how those pictures or videos have been used to hurt our young people, particularly our girls. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. When you take pictures and videos and you send it to anyone, you give up a whole lot of power. So the first thing you should do if you want to take pictures and videos is to ask yourself how you would feel if this were on a billboard that you had to pass and see. Or how you would feel if it were exposed on the internet. And those are relevant questions because that is exactly what could happen and what has happened to many, many young people across the world who felt safe when they were taking the pictures and who felt confident that the people they were sending it to would never hurt them that way, but they did. And so if you were ever tempted to take pictures of or videos of your body, I ask you to think again about that because it can cause you a lot of hurt. Now, I'm also saying this: if you've already done that, the world is not at an end and you'll be fine. And if you have done that and anyone is blackmailing you or threatening you with the usage of those pictures, just let us know, and we will make sure they don't have that power over you. If it's done already, it's done. Don't let that define you. But for those of you who have never done that and who may not even have thought about it, I want you to actively think about how you would feel if those pictures and videos became public. And I want you to know that once you send it to someone, or many someones, even if you trust and love that person at that moment, that you give up the power to determine whether or not it is published. Now, that's not right. You shouldn't have given up the power, and you should be able to give consent, and that should be the only time your pictures are posted. But unfortunately, that's not what's happening for the people and the young girls I've been seeing. And there are purists who will tell me that I should tell people not to post pictures. And I do believe people should not post pictures they don't have consent to post. But I also want to talk to you about the power you have that you're giving up when you send the pictures or videos. And I want you to be very careful not to do that. Not to send pictures and videos to people regardless of how much you think you love them, how much you think they can be trusted, unless you are very comfortable with those being exposed, because for too many people, we are seeing the pictures and videos exposed by persons who of persons, particularly girls, who believe that the recipients would never have done that to them, and they're very hurt by it. So I want to ask you to be conscious not to do that, to use your devices and not to use your devices in ways that could hurt you, and to be conscious when you're doing that. Anyone asking you for videos and photographs probably doesn't have any good intention, or wouldn't ask you in the first place and put you in those positions. And like I said, if you've done this before, that's not the end of the world. We can fix it, and we can get them into a lot of trouble. So people sharing and posting or reposting videos and photographs, please know that's a crime, and under our laws and under many, many laws across the world, and you can get into a lot of trouble for it. So I ask you not to do that, and to be conscious of how you can hurt people when you do it. So to all of you, if you have phones, great tools for so many different things. If you have devices with cameras that are used for so much in our education system, please use them wisely. Do not get caught in scams where you're sending pictures or videos of yourself to any website or to any person. And please be very conscious of what requests you're answering, even from people that you think you love and trust. We love you and we'll stand with you regardless, but we're also asking you to help yourself and be conscious in this moment. I wish you all a really good last week with safe Christmas socials, and appropriate Christmas socials, and a very, very Merry Christmas to you and your families.